Well, I always thought Americans would be like super tough. Thinking about your history, you have such a badass history, right? I would really like to believe Americans would be such brave people, but apparently not. Apparently Americans are always scared of so many things. Since I'm looking at the news or YouTube channels and stuff, everybody's like fat phobic, transphobic, this phobic, that phobic. Wow, so many phobias, huh? Scared of almost everything. Scared of, for example, fat phobic, scared of fat people. Quite interesting, huh? Like I was watching this video, there's this overly fat dude.
You are losing weight because you want to feel better, be in less pain, be healthier, all of these things, that's fat phobic.
Well, I don't really understand. You see, like I don't understand how anybody would be fat phobic, because a fat person would be the last kind of person. I'm talking about the overly fat people, right? Would be the last person to be scared of, to be very honest with you. I mean, most of these overly obese guys cannot even run 100 meters. Why should I be scared? Or like a lot of these, again, overly obese people, if they fall down, they cannot even get off the ground. Some of them cannot even walk without assistance. Why should I be worried or scared, phobic of these people? I don't think anybody would ever be scared. I don't know. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know some chubby or like bigger people who kick my ass during the training all the time. I'm not talking about those people, okay? But fat phobic? Is anyone really scared of fat people? I don't know. I mean, if it is true, man, it's really funny to me, because apparently everybody is like scared of everything over here, you know? This phobia and that phobia. I don't know, because phobia to me, and according to the dictionary as well, right? Phobia meaning an exaggerated, usually inexplicable and illogical fear of a particular object, class of objects, or situation. I don't know. Man, one thing I really don't understand in the US is like whenever I use the word fat, everybody goes like, oh, you know, so I said something too extreme or something. Man, why? Like I was talking with my previous employer in China, and we had a friendly meeting. We wanted to do some catch up and stuff. And the first thing she told me was, wow, Yunus, you're looking fat. American food must be good. I was like, yeah, man, food is awesome. I did get fat. This is just such a normal part of just normal communication. In my country as well, I'm originally Turkish. Well, we call each other fat all the time. We even have different kind of words for fat, actually. Like, for example, tosun means fat and strong or cute, male, kid, something like this. So it's amazing to me like how butthurt people over here can get over the word fat, because everybody's talking about how fat can be healthy, fat can be beautiful, fat is like being fat is actually even better in certain situations, blah blah. But they're still insecure. They still don't want to hear anything negative about it. Like, bro, you're either confident about you being fat, you either find it like is something good or not, right? For example, I like sports, I like fitness, I try to be fit. And if there was something, I don't know, stereotypical, some jokes that look down on fitness people and stuff, that wouldn't bother me one bit, man. I'm confident about being fit. Being fit is awesome. I mean, hopefully, God forbid something bad happens, you know, and I cannot train anymore or something. But as long as I can do that, I like to be fit. Why not? It's something good. So if somebody comes and tells me, oh, you know, oh, you must be a boring person, you know, because you're so fit, because you must be lifting a lot of weights. You must be dumb. I would never ever care about like anything like that, man. It would sound so dumb to me, to be very honest with you. Again, if you're so confident about being fat, why are you so butthurt? Anytime you hear anything, like even people telling you, man, look, this is not healthy, maybe, yeah. Maybe this is not healthy, huh? You should improve your life quality. Even hearing that makes you like double hurt, man. I don't know, maybe you don't really believe fat is beautiful either, huh? Maybe you don't really believe fat is healthy either, huh? Right? Doesn't make sense. And don't get me wrong, I do have a lot of fat friends, and they're like, let me tell you one story. For example, I used to have this Italian student. I used to tell him, man, look, maybe you should lose some weight because he trains jiu-jitsu and he cannot do some of the moves perfectly due to his weight. And I was telling him, man, maybe you should lose some weight, huh? He was telling me, fuck you, you know, I like food. I like food. I like being fat. I don't care. What can I say to this guy now? What can I say to this guy now? Nothing. I can only shut up and just be on my way because he owns it, right? He says, I'm fat on purpose. He doesn't act like a victim. Look, he's not a victim. He doesn't get butthurt about like people call him fat. He says, I am fat. And that's about it. That's his lifestyle. Well, if I see this, I can only respect this. You see, I can only shut up. So that's the thing. I agree with body positivity. I think everybody has the right to love themselves, right? I mean, nobody is perfect, man. We all have our insecurities or imperfections and stuff, but you have to love yourself as a whole. This is the only chance you get in life, right? You have to love yourself, but loving yourself, it also means like you caring about yourself. It also means like bettering yourself, always trying to be the better version of yourself, right? Trying to improve yourself, trying to take after yourself, right? Which is like being more healthy. I mean, eating healthier. You never like just walking around and see the wall. Let me harm my body. Let me like headbutt the wall a couple times. Bomb. You don't do that, right? But you eat food like crazy. And then you do hurt your body, you get fat, you lose from performance, from health, your lifespan. And somebody reminds this to you, you get body hurt. I don't know, man. I don't know about this. That's not body positivity to me, to be honest with you. Yes, nobody should ever make fun of you out of nowhere. Sometimes I see people, overweight people in fitness academy, they're really trying. And anybody who tells them anything, even the slightest making fun of these kind of people, you're a piece of shit, bro. Seriously. If no matter what weight, okay, if someone is trying to better himself, working hard, he's awesome. He's the best in my book. Because some guys are really, man, genetically or the way they grew up, you know, they're just prone to be fit and healthy and whatever. But some people have it hard. Maybe they had some problems raising up, right? And if these guys are trying to better themselves, man, nobody has the right to judge them, number one. Or if somebody's fat and he loves being fat and he doesn't care what anybody else says, I respect these kind of people a lot as well, man. And like I said, everybody has the right to love themselves. But if you really love yourself, I don't know, if you really believe your situation is good enough, you wouldn't care about what other people think. I think if you really get butthurt super easily, you probably have some problems. You don't really like what you are at that moment, you know. How can you say that? How can you say better your lives, lose weight and better your lives? It's fat phobic. How, like, I don't even know what words to use for you, brother. Really. Sad. It's super sad, man. Super, super sad. I mean, I don't know, man. Look, I've been in the US for a while. The greatest nation in the world, if you think about it, right? I'm not saying it doesn't have its problems. I don't know. I'm not saying like US doesn't have its cringe parts of itself, right? But victimizing yourself non-stop, man, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Look, let me tell you, I lived in China for 50 years. I even made a video over there with the government. They asked me about the 20th Congress. They asked me, what do you think about, Xi Jinping talking about, like, healthier people, healthier nation, more sports, we're going to promote sports more in the future, blah, blah, blah. What do you think about this? I said, man, I do sports business. If China does that, I'm super happy because it's going to affect my sports business as well. More people are going to train. I couldn't be happier. That's what I said. This video was published in the public subway stations and all the screens inside for a while. You know what I'm saying? So while you're so busy here victimizing yourself, trying to act weak and trying to gain power and attention through weakness, okay, Other countries in the world, they're promoting sports, promoting health lifestyle. They're gonna kick your ass if you go on like this, man. They're gonna start kicking your ass real bad, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You have to get your shit together, bro. Like Jesus Christ. Greatest nation in the world. Like so many like these weak character people victimizing themselves and thinking being a victim is something good. No, it's not. Bettering yourself is. Being a better version of yourself is. Nobody has to be like super perfect or something, man. I'm a martial artist. Like many people come to my academy, like our academy now. It's not mine anymore. But people come to the academy maybe weaker in character even or in the body and stuff, and they train and they become confident. They become successful. They become more positive. Such an amazing change. It can happen. It can happen to you too, guys. You just have to stop complaining. Complaining is never good. Being a victim on purpose is never good. It's okay to be weak. It's never okay to be weak. As in, of course, like, you know, I'm not saying everybody always will have the same strength standards. Some people are born strong, naturally, physically, blah, blah, but you want to be a stronger version of yourself. So yeah, I believe in respect. I believe in understanding. Okay, like respect is super important. Yes, we should respect people's lifestyle choices. Okay, I believe in understanding, of course. Everybody has their own challenges. I never judge anyone with their challenges, but I might judge people with how they deal with their challenges. Does it make sense? So guys, if you're happy of yourselves, all the best to you, man. All the best to you. But don't get butthurt when people tell you like you can better your life or try to give you suggestion. And if you don't agree with them, if you're happy with yourself, you should be able to tell them, just shut the F up. This is what you are. This is what you like. But if you don't like being you, you know, don't blame the He-Man or Barbie cartoons or toys or something, man. It's you. Even while walking on the street, if you step on a stone, which is not supposed to be there or something, you should ask yourself, man, how didn't I see it? How could I have dealt with it better? People should learn how to be responsible. And if you want respect, you should give it too. You cannot just try to constantly silence people. You getting butthurt over everything is your problem, okay? You cannot just tell, oh, this is fatphobic, this is fatphobic, this is fatphobic. You cannot tell this, you cannot tell that. No, brother, F you, man. I mean, I can tell whatever I want. You don't have to listen to me. Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a foreigner. Victimizing yourself, crying about what people talking about you, or trying to silence them because it gets you butthurt. These are the weakest things that I can imagine. Some of the weakest things. And really, man, I don't think it's only me. When I even tell my other friends that are not from US how people are getting butthurt over here about words like fat or calling each other this phobic, that phobic, they also laugh their asses. I'm sorry with you guys. I'm sorry for these guys, but really, everybody laughs their asses, man. This is crazy. You guys are living in your bubble and you have no real idea about how world really works, because you have a lot of abundance, you have everything so good, you're living in a very safe environment right now, you know. You have no idea how the real world works, man. That's why you're so comfortable being a victim. If you were living in any of the, for example, let's say Eastern countries, you would fight so hard not to be a victim. I'm just gonna tell you that. Other than that, all my friends who are fat on purpose, who are maybe fat but trying to better themselves, or, you know, they're kind of fat, they might not always like it so much, but they kind of use it during the training. They find some advantageous ways of using it during the training and killing me on the mats every day. I salute you guys. You guys are awesome. Anybody who is always trying to better themselves or respect themselves, love themselves, I respect all of you guys. And I'm all for body positivity. I'm just not for being weak on purpose and being lazy on purpose. That's what I'm saying. And again, man, all of you guys, if you're calling like so many people this phobic, that phobic all the time, you know what I recommend you? Go take a world trip, but don't go to this like best, richest countries in the world. Don't go to these places. Go to some of the poorer parts of the less fortunate parts of the world. see what the real world is like, you know. See where it gets you. Like, see, for example, you're getting butthurt over here, the word fat. Go see how Asians communicate with each other, for example. How the word fat is used. See it yourself, and you might change your mind. Who knows, right? Anyways, guys, much love. Thank you for watching the video. Take care.